on the way to the airport. We are gonna try and do the Q&A.
We've been so busy. We thought we'd have so much time to do this, but we haven't because it's just been non-stop go, go, go. So we thought we'd give it a shot while we drive to the airport.
Yeah, very informal, but at least it's getting done.
Yes. So, okay, let's jump right to it. Pass me the okay, from Viviana NB. What do you do to motivate you?
Okay, so for me, what I do to motivate me is I guess I look at the big picture. I look at how I want to live my life and what I want to accomplish and how I want to look and how I want to live. So that's what motivates me is, I guess, financial and kind of aesthetic as well. And not even just aesthetic, just being comfortable for me and being able to just be relaxed and not worrisome or not being worried. I think that's what motivates me to do it. I don't know if you mean fitness or like YouTube or whatever, but
just in life in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to say it. Perfect. Okay. Next, from Will XMR. What are your top 3 favorite thrift finds?
Top 3 favorite thrift finds would be the Chanel Travel Limier bag that I bought for $230 and sold for $900 on eBay.
Where'd you buy that one?
Value Village on Ellis.
You bought it for $230?
$230.
And sold it for $900?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was going to keep it for myself because it's Chanel, but I used it twice and it just was not like cooperating with me lifestyle-wise, so that's why I decided to sell it. And then I guess I would like the Bottega Veneta wallets, I think was a top 3 as well, based on the inexpensiveness of the prices and the resale value. I still kept the women's wallet though.
Where did you buy it from?
The men's wallet I bought from Jefferson for $1.13 and sold it for $150.
What is Jefferson? What's Jefferson?
Like the Jefferson Value Village.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the one you just got recently, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and it was $1.13?
$1.13.
Oh, wow.
Sold it on eBay for $150.
For $150?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
And then the Bottega,
1,000%.
And then the Bottega Veneta wallet, the woman's one, I kept for myself. I paid $3.19 and it's worth brand new like $800. So.
Holy cow, are you serious?
Yeah. Used.
So what, they just didn't know what it was?
They don't know that brand. It's not a brand that's really commercialized like Louis Vuitton and Chanel. So wow. The only distinguishing factor of that brand is the basket weaving pattern. So yeah.
Number 3?
And number 3 would probably be trying to think.
What about the time you found the $200?
It was actually 200 pesos.
200 pesos?
So in reality, it was probably more like $10.
That's okay. It was actually pesos?
Yeah.
Mexican? Oh,
well,
wow.
No, it was, yeah.
Oh,
It
wow.
was pesos.
Wow, okay.
But in my video, I titled it, Found $200. For clickbait.
Clickbait.
Exactly.
So what's number 3 then?
3, I think, would be the 1130. Was it 1130 or 1130 bags that I kept for myself. I just love the quality of it. I didn't resell it, and I paid $14 for one, $9 for the other. They retail for about almost $300 each, and yeah, I just like those bags a lot. Next question.
That was good, yeah. Okay, next question. From John Superboy. Nice name, John. What do you admire most about Ashley, and what do you miss about her when she's gone? Okay, I'll answer the second one first. What do I miss about her when she's gone? Where's she gone? She's not gone. She's not going anywhere. She's there all the time. She's in my Snapchat, in my Instagram, at the gym, at the movies, going out for dinner, in my dreams,
Traveling.
in my nightmares. If I have a nightmare, and this is probably what I admire the most about her. If I have a nightmare, then I could just, or have a bad day, or if I'm sad or depressed, which everybody gets, she's the best person to talk to. I could talk to her about anything. I do have other best friends and close people, but with Ashley, I feel the most comfortable with because she's so understanding and tolerant and not judging. You know how you're like ashamed of something, like, oh, you slept in or didn't want to do this or this, and you don't want to tell anybody because you just feel crappy about yourself and low. With Ashley, you don't have to worry about that. You can tell her everything, and you know that she's going to understand and listen and not judge you, and then instantly make you feel better just by smiling and laughing. So that's definitely what I admire most about her. Definitely. Okay. How did you guys meet? From Demon Atico. Unless it's Demonico. Maybe Demonico.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We met, actually, the first time we met was through a mutual friend at a grocery store, but I just saw him, he didn't see me.
That was how long ago?
2005. So I knew of him, but I never actually formally met. We formally met was when I saw him online, and I messaged him, and I'm like, hey, remember me? We know this person. And then he's like, oh yeah, I kind of remember you a little bit. So then we started to talk that way. That was in 2015.
Yes.
And then after that, we just started talking on the phone, and I was kind of self-conscious in meeting him because, you know, obviously, look at him.
Yeah, we kept on talking on the phone and texting and messaging, and like, hey, let's go for lunch, let's do this, let's do that. And she kept on saying no or making excuses, and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, this is just annoying.
Yeah.
And then I started to get frustrated and mad.
Yeah.
And threw a little hissy fit.
Yeah, and he told me he's not talking to me
Yeah, I
again.
was like, fuck this.
And then a week later,
But the only reason why I did that was to you know, like,
give me an ultimatum.
Motivate her and kick her in the ass to be like, oh no, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But okay, listen, I'll explain something to you right now. You do not, yeah, maybe the gym I kick her ass, but you do not tell Miss Philly what to do because she doesn't give a fuck. Okay? She'd just be like, nope, see ya.
See ya.
So then, yeah, I was like, yeah, that's it. I don't want to talk to you anymore. And then a week later, I was going through withdrawals, and I messaged her. I was like, okay, fine.
But we didn't officially meet and hang out till January 2017, when I was going through like weight issues, and you know, him being such a health conscious and fitness guy, he offered me, you know, his services at a very discounted rate, and then that's how we bonded. And then
so it started out. That was actually how I was going to get her out of the house and get her to come meet me, because I could never get her to meet me that way. So I thought I'd try that. That's sort of a professional way. Look at how fast people are going.
I know, and we're already
That's crazy. That guy's doing. Okay, we're doing. All the traffic is doing like 130 kilometers an hour. Look at that guy. That guy's got to be doing 190.
He clearly needs to be at the airport too.
Oh, yeah, let's follow him.
Exactly. We'll just tailgate behind him so we can get through.
So then, and then we just started working out and training together, and then
it didn't become social until
like after what, like 4 months maybe?
No, it was August.
Oh, was it that long?
Yeah, and that's when we first went for wings after working out, and that
I
was
like, yeah, I was hungry. Let's go get some wings.
Yeah. So my trainer wanted to go out to eat after we worked out, so that's where we're gonna go, to Smitty's.
Oh, the parking lot's packed.
I know.
I wonder if it's fucking here.
I feel like a bum.
Who cares? We'll go eat in the restaurant.
Or do you want to go somewhere else? Like Salisbury?
No, I want to get wings.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, we'll go in the restaurant. We'll find a nice, quiet spot. For the two of us.
Good night. Would you like to sit in a restaurant or on the patio?
Restaurant's good. Good? You want to go here?
That's good, yeah.
I'm just going to try this off.
You're just getting wings?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get nachos. You want some?
I'll have a couple of them. Thank you.
Checking out the girls.
That's super sad.
So I have to update the Snapchat and then put it onto Instagram.
There you go. We went to McPhillips Wings.
And he paid.
And then after that, it was just magic.
Yes.
No, it's just, I knew it'd be easy friendship because we already connected so well and everything was so easy.
We have the same sort of humor, so
Yeah, same sense of humor.
yeah. Is this in your way?
No. And then we just started hanging out and
Going to movies and
then
because he loves movies, I love movies.
going to get something to eat
Yeah. And now traveling.
and now traveling.
Yeah.
So yeah, perfect. Oh, from the same person to Monaco, what's the trainer's name? I'm pretty sure you all should know by now after seeing this video, but my name is Trainer. No, it's David. David Smith. Okay. Why don't you have, oh no wait, from B_KWE. Why don't you have your own place? I keep hearing you say when I get my own apartment. Do you live with a roommate? P.S. I love your thrift finds and your trainer is hella cute. Very substantial, LOL. Okay, so why don't you have your own place?
Because I live with family and I help raise family, and that's why I don't have my place yet. But I'm gunning to have my own place by at least the end of this year, at least by August, September. The thing is, I want to be able to afford my place, my lifestyle, and everything that I want to do before I have my own place, because that is a huge responsibility. It's a huge expense. And, you know, I'm a little bit spendy. I like to travel. I like nice things. My sole source of income right now is the YouTube. So I want to make sure that my YouTube income is steady and consistent before I make a big decision like that and commit to like a year lease.
Exactly, yeah. And when she says move, she's moving across the back lane. So it's not
Exactly.
even gonna be far.
Exactly.
Okay. Hello, from Miss Philly selling page.
Ooh, I wonder who that is.
Oh wow, look, I've never heard of her. Hi Miss Philly, it's me, Miss Philly. My question to myself is, what are your goals for 2018? What do you want to accomplish this year when it comes to overall in general, YouTube, health and fitness, financial, relationships, etc.? Love you, girl. Mostly because I am you and I'm required to love myself.
Goals for 2018, I'd like to travel more as well. I'd like, when it comes to business, I'd like to, at least by the end of the year, hit 20,000 subscribers. I would like to earn at least, consistently like $5,000 to $6,000 a month on YouTube. I would like to, by the end of the year, get to under 200 pounds. I don't know if it's doable, but I will try my hardest with his help.
It's not doable, it's doneable.
Doneable.
Okay? It's going to be done.
Yes.
Guaranteed.
I would like to start straying away from wearing all black all the time and being self-conscious. I hope my self-esteem will improve more and be more confident. I hope to, I guess socialize more and get myself out there. I think that's why I've been single for so long, is because I don't put myself around, I don't put myself in situations where I can meet people. And mingle and and get to know people. I mean, like, I do go out, like go to the movies or go grocery shopping or do things like that, but I don't actually have the opportunity to sit down and for people to get to know me.
Like social things.
Yes, and social things. So
but that's gonna just because of your low self-confidence.
Yeah.
That's all gonna change.
So yeah, that's that.
Okay. From Panda Thrift. Can you take me with you next time? Technically, it's a question.
We'll sneak you in the luggage next time.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. From A.Kuri.P. Besides thrifting and shopping, what hobby would you get into if time and money weren't an issue? Time and money weren't an issue. And you can't say traveling, obviously.
Okay.
Taking that one out too.
If time and money wasn't an issue, I would consider doing, I guess, more like consistent volunteer work for people who are needy, either a homeless shelter or a women's shelter, or children's center, something like that. I would volunteer more and dedicate my time to helping people as a hobby.
That's cool. That's very, very admirable.
Thank you.
A lot of people think, oh, Ashley, YouTube star, celebrity, it's just, oh, money. YouTube just gives you free money. Because we were in for dinner with Daryl yesterday and we're trying to explain to it.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, just free money for YouTube. I'm like, no. It actually doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
If you see how much time and effort she spends, going to the stores, doing the thrifting, talking to people, messaging.
And people fail to realize too is that I take a lot of the money comes out of my pocket. I mean, this trip, like, it was like I had to pay for my flight, I had to pay for like my food and stuff. So it's not like I'm doing like I'm. And I consider, I do have expenses, like the stuff that I'm buying when I'm thrifting. I'm buying that. Like, even times when I'm either making only a couple dollars on the item, is it really worth it if I'm spending, hours trying to find it?
Yeah.
To some people who don't do YouTube videos, it might not be worth it for them, but for me, because I use that as my YouTube footage as well, it might be worth it for me.
And also the thing that takes up a lot of time and effort is the editing.
Yes, the editing.
I would think for sure that's going to be the thing that you got to focus on, because you got to do it right. You got to, stitch it and make it and mix it and do all that stuff. So
yeah.
So it's definitely a full-time job and more. Okay. One love, Mama Bug. Will you ever come to California to thrift?
Of course. California is so huge, and you have, you're also like a fashion capital aside from New York. You guys, I know that Californians find a lot of great stuff when they're thrifting, but the competition is probably triple, if not quadruple, than it is here. And your thrift stores are starting to catch on and price things really, really above what you can get profit-wise. So, but I mean, I'm sure there are gems to be found still.
Have you been to California before?
Never.
Oh, really? MSSHada.202. What is your favorite men's cologne that you like to smell on men?
To be honest, I like it might sound sick, but I actually just like their regular smell and like deodorant. But
I like it when they get sweaty.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I mean, any nice high-end luxury cologne is nice. Well, Dior Sauvage or Givenchy or Armani. I like guys that smell nice.
Nice. Yeah, deodorant. As long as you have the deodorant.
Yeah, exactly.
The deodorant is good.
But the deodorant mixed with like sweat sometimes
with
smells
a little
good.
bit, yeah. The endorphins and stuff.
Especially when you're at the gym too, you smell someone who's actually wearing deodorant.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, from Fresho_coffee, what is your ultimate dream goal in life?
Ultimate dream goal in life is to be, I guess it sounds cliche, but I guess content and happy. Whatever that is, I'm still trying to find out for myself. I think being happy happy and content is constantly evolving for people. So what I think would make me happy now might not necessarily make me happy a few years later.
Yeah, good point.
So it's a constant and evolving thing. But yeah, happy and content.
Okay, sweet dot Christina. Oh, she asked the question I already asked. How did you guys meet, and who asked who on lunch and started hanging out? So we already got that.
We got that, and he asked to.
Yeah. Oh, another person with the California question. J4N3T36S. Okay, we answered that one. She said she'd love to meet you in person, though.
I would love to meet anybody.
And she put a heart.
Aww.
Okay. Oh, look at this. I actually know the person's name. Cute as a Bella K.
Oh, her.
And that's Kate.
That's Kate.
That's
Hi, Kate.
Kate, my favorite. My favorite from the meetup. She's so awesome. What are some series on Netflix that you binge watch to?
I have binge watched, what's it called? That drug cartel show.
Oh, Narcos?
No, I tried watching that too, but I watched like the first season only so far.
Wow, that was amazing.
Was
What
it?
drug cartel show?
It's Queen of the South.
Oh yeah, you were telling me.
Love
about
that show because it's a female who's like the drug kingpin. I love.
She's the lead, yeah.
Yeah, and it was such an amazing show. First and second season. I'm waiting for the third one. Santa Clarita Diet was not on my radar last year. I watched the first 2 episodes, got bored, thought it was ridiculous, and then this year people were raving about the second season, and I gave it another shot and loved it. Loved it a lot. Yeah.
Is that a Netflix original? That one?
Yes, it is a Netflix original. I also really like that Jason Bateman show.
Ozarks.
Ozarks.
That was really good.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yeah. I wonder, are they coming out with the second season? of
Yes,
that one?
they are.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
And so those are the only ones that come to the top of my mind that are current, not like old shows.
Okay, perfect.
How about you? What do you binge watch?
On Netflix?
Yeah.
Oh, I like my documentaries. I watch the documentaries. But as far as TV shows, Narcos for sure. And I tried watching that new one, Damnation, but that was just weird. What else on there? On Netflix. Oh, Trailer Park Boys. The new season of Trailer Park Boys. And when I first watched that show years ago, I was like, this is the stupidest, most ridiculous show in the world. Who's going to watch this? It makes Canadians, it gives us a bad name, but I actually gave it a chance and it's absolutely hilarious. You ever seen it?
No, it's not for me.
It just looks so stupid, but it's actually, if you watch it, hilarious.
People say that, but then like they say that about Seinfeld, and I didn't like Seinfeld.
Oh my god, don't even get me started. Okay. From sweet_candy 11204. Would you ever do a meetup in Winnipeg?
Yes, I would. Yeah, I would.
I think you should do a meetup in Winnipeg.
I just don't think there's enough people who watch me in Winnipeg to warrant a meet-up,
Yeah.
So maybe like a lunch with a few people.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't that what is a meetup? Is that like a special word? Like,
Yeah, they call it like a meet and greet. So, and the thing is, like when people meet and greet, usually like the YouTuber just stands there and,
it's a meetup for like people to meet up the YouTuber?
yeah, for that specific person.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool. No, I think that would be actually really good.
Yeah.
You don't think there'd be enough in Winnipeg?
Not that I know of. I've only seen like 3 or 4 or 5, 6 people comment that they're from Winnipeg that watch my YouTube videos.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you never know. It might happen in the future.
Yeah, it might.
Okay. From Monica_Celine. I don't know if I said that right. CELENE. What made you decide to do YouTube, or how did that come about?
I decided to do YouTube because ever since I was a kid, I've always dreamt about being a celebrity. Even before, being a celebrity was like, like a reality star or
Like
whatever.
so accessible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And back then it wasn't really plausible for me because it was, I was young, I was Asian, and, most of and this was like the 90s, late 80s, 90s, so a lot of the stars were either, careful, that might be a thing.
No, we're good.
No, I'll just edit that out. Most of the celebrities were either Hispanic or Caucasian or African American or Black. So there wasn't really a market for any kind of.
Limited.
It was very limited.
Yeah.
You know, and everything on TV was either black or white. You know, it was Saved by the Bell. It was The Cosby Show. It was Family Matters. It was like Seinfeld, Friends. You know, it wasn't. There was only one Asian television show called American Girl, and it lasted one season.
So there's no one really to like emulate and look up to at that age. Yeah.
There wasn't, and I knew as a young child as well that my chances of that were almost non-existent. But when YouTube came around, I figured, wow, this is a great outlet to express myself, to get myself out there and have people, I guess, listen to what I have to say and contribute entertainment-wise, and that's why I started YouTube.
Okay, perfect. Oh, Monica also asks, and also, do you ever buy anything off of eBay, for example, to resell?
I have once. I bought a Michael Kors bag that was a really good price and resold it. I made like 30, 40 bucks on it. But to me, that's a little bit harder to do because everything on eBay is usually priced at a price point that's not profitable.
That's a price point to sell to the end user, yeah.
Exactly.
And then plus you got to get it shipped to you, right?
Yes.
Pay for shipping.
Yeah, have to pay for shipping as well. Sometimes duties if it's from, America.
Okay, next. From Bryce_yarns. Miss Philly, will you ever come to Buffalo? Would love to meet and greet you in person.
We would have loved to see you since we're so close to Buffalo.
We're really right there.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know if I would go to Buffalo because I don't know what there is to do in Buffalo,
Buffalo's like northern New York.
Yeah, but if money wasn't an issue, I would definitely come and visit you at my own expense.
Next time we go to Niagara Falls, we'll drive over the border.
Yeah.
Come to Buffalo and visit you. Okay.
Bryce is really cute.
Is he, yeah?
Yeah, he's a really nice kid.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, from IK Anunes. Miss Philly, what are you most proud of and what are your greatest wishes for the future?
What am I most proud of? I guess what comes into mind right now, I guess, is the weight loss. And I guess the YouTube as well. I'm really proud of that. I'm not going to say, family or friends obviously I'm proud of those as well. But when it comes to me and my goals, I guess that's what I'm proud of is the weight loss and I guess the journey of the weight loss too, because it hasn't been consistent. It's been up and down. And when you quote unquote fail in your weight loss journey, you take some lessons with you and I think you learn and it makes you kind of work harder and strive for better. So
definitely. And your greatest wishes for the future?
The same as my goals, I think, would be contentment and happiness.
Okay, perfect. Okay, from Serena Hansen. Have you ever been to a psychic? If so, was it accurate? ... If not, I can help you.
When I first saw a psychic back in 2004, she was very accurate. There was things that she knew that it's kind of like, how would she know? And this was before people can Google you and things like that, And my last psychic I saw was kind of more vague, was more generic with her answers, which could really apply to anyone. So, yeah, I wouldn't say it was very, wow, look at that traffic.
Wow. Look at that. It's actually stopped on the highway.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Hopefully we have enough time.
It says we're at 10:01 now. We gained 12 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Driving 135 kilometers an hour.
Awesome.
And that may sound fast, but we didn't pass anyone.
We didn't. Everybody's going that speed limit.
Wow.
So we're not technically speeding. We're going with the flow of traffic, which is safe.
Exactly.
Safer.
Okay, so what are you saying?
I forgot. Next question.
No. It was about the, you were saying that the second one you went to wasn't as accurate.
Oh, yeah. Second I went to was more general and generic.
Where were these? Where did you go for these?
Well, one of her name was Linda. She was really good. I went to her 3 times, and at all times I felt like she gave me something to work with.
How did you find her? Where was she? Is that in Winnipeg?
Yeah. She was just recommended by a friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Also, other than bags and your trainer, what else are you passionate about? Besides, obviously, the gym. What are you passionate about?
I am passionate about I think I'm passionate about making, like contributing something that means something to people.
Contributing something that there we go. A little bit of an acceleration there.
Yeah, contributing something that means something
To people.
to people. You know, something that,
That matters and it's going to stand the test of time.
yeah, that even, not even like as a mass thing, but it could be just even a few people that learn or educate or get entertained, or something that I can contribute to their well-being and happiness, I guess.
Okay, great question. Okay, from Christy_LANI, how long have you been doing your channel? Do you do this full time or do you have another job? So how long have you been doing your channel?
Well, I do it full time. That's why I upload every day, and that's why I'm doing things like this meetup and thrifting and reselling thing. But I've been doing my channel since 2008, so I was right at the beginning of before the whole explosion of what a YouTuber was. I was a makeup channel first, then I evolved into a movie channel, then it was a handbag channel, then it was a skit channel, and it took me a while to find my niche.
Skit channel? Skit?
Skit, yeah.
What do you mean by skit channel?
Like comedy skits.
Oh,
like
okay,
that.
cool.
Yeah. And then I eventually found my niche in thrifting, because I found out about thrifting and reselling in 2012, and then I ended up incorporating that into my videos, and that's how I ended up with that in 2000 and I guess consistently end of 2016, 17.
Okay, perfect. From love_travels. So while in Toronto, the meetup was with other thrifters, right?
Yes.
Correct. Do you all belong to a club or did you all
Should we
meet
end this
through
one?
social media? Yeah, I got this.
Okay.
Do you all belong to a club or did you all meet through social media?
We all met through social media. We all followed each other on Instagram.
And that's kind of how you met them, eh?
Yes.
And it was, well, the meetup was organized and stuff by Terry, right?
Yes. Toronto.hustle.
Toronto.hustle and Terry. And then most of the people there follow your channel or follow you on Instagram and stuff.
And YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, and YouTube, yeah. Okay. Oh, again, love travels. Why is your trainer going with you? As a bodyguard? I know you mentioned you both been friends for a while now. If you make it to NYC, hope you can do a meet and greet, because I know you have many followers here as well. And I know NY is ultimately where you want to live.
Why did you come?
Why did you bring the trainer with you?
Well, I think it was, I told him about going, and he was really interested, and he's always been kind of interested and supportive of my YouTube career. And then he suggested, like, hey, maybe I could come along and, you know, I could help you. And he suggested all that, and which I thought was really interesting, that he's taking interest in what I'm doing, since I take interest in what he's doing as well. And yeah, I think that's how that went, right?
Definitely. And plus, she needs a bodyguard.
Exactly.
She's celebrity. She's around. I had to, you know, move back stanchions and hold people back and stuff like that. And
no autographs.
Yeah, exactly. You know. And then also too, I knew that on the trip she would be by herself, and even though she would come to be meeting people, when you go on a trip, even if it's for business, you know, it's so much easier and better and more fun to have a traveling buddy and a companion.
And he's been actually the best on this trip. Everything has been smooth sailing, from checking in at the airport to the hotel, our early check-in at the hotel, all the activities that we did, there was so many activities that we did.
And also too, when she actually did the thrifting, I think I was a big help with holding the camera,
yes,
so that she can have her hands free. Oh, and holding her purse the whole time.
Yeah.
So she could have her hands free and do that and stuff. And then
And
you
also,
guys get her actually on camera while she's doing it.
Yeah. And also I think you guys love him as well. So our communication and humor and banter back and forth is really good entertainment for you guys.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Us going back and forth and laughing and joking, it just adds a whole new dynamic and a whole new level.
I know a few of you really, really love Yo David.
Thank you. Very flattered. Okay. I don't know, this one cut off. What are you getting from Anonymous Shell 99? What are you getting Miss Philly? I'm gonna guess for her birthday.
Well, if you are a Patreon, you will see the video coming up because it was a really nice and thoughtful gesture and actually a surprise that happened on the trip.
Yes, super cool. Just a little bit of I have no idea where I'm going.
Oh, no?
No, I wanted to surprise Ashley, get her a nice little present. Her birthday's not till we come back. Hold on, I gotta focus here. Make sure we're not missing. Her birthday isn't till tomorrow, so obviously we're gonna come back. But you know what? I wanted to catch her off guard and surprise her. So last night I made some excuse to go get candy at 11 o'clock at night, and then flew over to the Shoppers Drug Mart as fast as I can, so she wasn't wondering why I was gone so long, and then drove over to the Shoppers and got her a few things.
Yes.
And then while I was gone, she's like, "Where are you? What, did something happen?" And then I was like, "I'm coming right up. I'll be right up." And then I got there 13 minutes later. So I got her a nice little gift, and I think I did pretty well.
He did.
Yes.
Okay.
So now we're on the bed.
Yes.
Got a little present for her. I guess this is a haul. Have you ever done a birthday haul for yourself? This is my haul. This is my haul. I did this. Okay, wait a second.
Okay.
Stop. Everybody listen. Is it dark?
Yeah.
Okay, here. Go like that.
Oh, there we go. To Ashley, my best friend, may your birthday sparkle like a party dress, glitter like a tiara, and shine like your precious smile. Happy birthday. You are simply an amazing and wonderful, there you go, it's in there, person. I am so lucky to have you in my life. Someone who I can be sad and, is it sad?
Yeah.
Sad and completely honest with. You, oops.
I forgot the word.
Because you will always bring me up with your smile, laugh, and love. To sum it up, I love you, love Dave. Aww, I love you.
I love you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. There you go. See?
Yeah, he's an amazing friend.
I love her. Okay. Hey, Danka. What's the most interesting thing you've done or seen together?
I would have to, should we go to that, Toronto? Or?
No, it says to go this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we're not going to Toronto, we're going to, yeah, okay. I guess I would have to say this trip.
Oh, for sure. This is the most interesting thing.
We experienced a lot. I got to meet someone from his past that's very important to him. And
But besides this, what was the most interesting thing?
That we did together?
Yeah.
That night that we got drunk and... Oh, sorry. Joke.
I don't remember that evening.
Oh, I had a roofie.
I remember the morning.
I had the alcohol and the roofie ready.
Yeah. I remember in the morning being totally disoriented.
I had a bat just in case the roofie didn't work.
Exactly. I think pretty much every time we do something, it's interesting.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah. But as far as seeing together, we just do the normal friend things that you do in Winnipeg, right? What's interesting in Winnipeg? Nothing. Okay. From April_Kaylin. Do you ever wish you could put other videos on your channel besides thrifting, even though I'm obsessed with them? Oh, that's nice.
I will, and I do, sometimes in clip form. But the thing is, if you want to be consistent in your YouTube career, you kind of have to be consistent with your content and and if you do too many things that are out of your niche, people will get confused. People might not want to watch. It might not be of interest to them. And I think after you've gained a substantial amount of followers and views and people who consistently watch you because of not even your content anymore, just because of you, then it's easier to step outside the box and do other things that are outside of your content.
And maybe a different avenue or medium, right? You want to, your thrifting is what got you those subscribers on there, so you want to stay loyal to that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. From Nancy Life _IG. Nancy, hi.
Hi, Nancy.
Thanks for your help yesterday. When I was going to Shoppers, I was like, what do I get her? What do I do? I don't know what she likes. So I sent Nancy a message to ask for some help on some advice on what to get her and stuff. So thank you, Nancy. I appreciate it. Okay, Nancy says, well, since both of you are going to Toronto soon, in capitals, where is your next trip together? Any plans where to next? I don't think we've even thought about it.
Yeah, we haven't really thought about it.
No, this trip isn't even over
Yeah,
yet.
exactly.
Well, we are going on a trip to the airport right now. But I don't know. That's something we'll have to talk about and see. You guys maybe throw your suggestions out there. I'm sure there's going to be tons. You guys are from everywhere. Remember when we did the live thing last night?
Exactly.
Boston, Alabama, Texas, Connecticut, Mexico, Argentina. Yeah, everywhere. Okay. Miss Philly, have you ever curled your hair? It would look so cute.
Yes, and I would probably do like loose curls, but not like tight curls.
You don't do the curl thing?
Not really.
She likes it straight.
Yeah.
She likes to play with it.
I like it straight.
She likes it straight. Maybe just a little bit of a bend in there. Okay. One of a Kind asks, what are your greatest strengths and weaknesses in life?
Strengths would be my perseverance and ambition. Weaknesses would probably be I'm a little bit emotional. I'm a little bit irrational sometimes. I'm a little bit crazy. And I overthink and overanalyze a lot of things to the point where it might be like a problem in my head rather than a problem in real life. Yeah.
You know what I think your greatest, well, I know what your greatest strength is. We already mentioned it. But you know what your greatest weakness is to me?
That too.
That is by far her greatest weakness.
It's like,
okay?
dangling a carrot in front of a
kryptonite.
rabbit.
It's kryptonite. It's basically, yes. Okay. From the, I don't know how to say that, Jenner Kuser, GENERICUSER. She got a nice picture. Other than bags, obviously, what's the best way to accessorize an outfit?
Other than bags, probably accessories like belts, jewelry, hats.
What do you like to use? You don't wear much jewelry though, eh?
No, I've been wearing my Pandora bracelets, which I like. I think it accessorizes a simple outfit.
Glasses too.
Glasses, sunglasses, eyewear. Yeah.
Shoes, obviously,
Yes.
number one, right?
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay. From Rosie Grun, 2007. What's the trainer's name? We got that. It's Bob. From Dakota. Dakota, Germany. I would love to see pics of your family and of you as a kid.
Family, I probably won't show because, it's not that I'm trying to hide it. It's just I don't like to mix my family in with what I do because, you do get haters on YouTube, and I don't want to subject my family to that.
You want to keep it private.
Yeah.
Make sure, yeah.
And they're kids, and
smart.
my siblings are kids. I don't, they don't need that kind of stress in their life. Pictures of me as a kid, maybe.
Oh yeah, I think that'd be interesting. I think that'd be super cool. Can't wait to see your haircut. It's gonna be the same haircut every kid had back then, just a bowl.
Probably.
Okay. And Dakota also asked, love to hear how you guys met. We obviously covered that one. Mama Joy Rose, he is handsome. You are so cute. When are you coming to thrift in NYC?
We'll make plans for NYC for sure.
Definitely, eh? When you went there, though, last time you didn't thrift. You just did
it was just like vacation.
The touristy thing, right? Yeah. Okay, Mountain Mama Japan. When are you and Mr. Dimples coming to Japan to thrift and hang out with me? Japan would be a cool one.
It would be, especially with the luxury items available at thrift stores and pawn shops and reseller stores there. It would be awesome.
And it's all like there. You were saying the other day they have like laws as far as against selling fake stuff.
Very strict laws on counterfeit. Yeah.
Really, eh? Okay, Derek 341. You should come to Puerto Rico. I know you like some Latin, man. Huh?
I've never been to Puerto Rico. I think it's part of the United States,
Oh, look, there's your car.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Nice.
Same color and everything.
Cool. Okay, so what were we saying? Puerto Rico?
Yeah, I would love to go to Puerto Rico to check it out.
Do you like Latin, man? Do you like that style?
I'm not impartial to any race. I think it's more about the person.
It's more about if they have a penis.
Exactly.
If they have a penis,
Then
you're
it's
good. So you, it doesn't matter. You have no preference.
Yeah.
She's open to all penises. She's open to all penises. Do not pardon the pun. Okay. Jojo, Montreal, 555. My question is, why the junk food is loud while you're trying to lose weight? I know about cheat meal, but it seems that it happened more and more, which doesn't help losing weight.
Well, I'll answer this first and you take your take on it.
Sure. Is that
The reason
pool?
a pool?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
I think you think that the cheat meals are more frequent is because that's what you see on social media. You know, that's what I post because I think it's fun and that's what I'm doing currently. But
And it's a good way to make you keep you accountable, right?
Exactly, to keep me
Stuff like
accountable
that.
as well.
And document the struggle, right?
Yeah, and the thing is, I'm not even ordering or eating that much when it comes to junk food. I'll order, and usually he'll eat it all, but
Especially the candy.
especially the candy. But yeah, that's that, and I think that to think that you can't. To me, I think that I can eat whatever I want as long as it's in moderation, as long as it's not over my caloric intake or my macros. And that's how it's been, and I've been successful currently at losing weight still, so I think I'm doing something right.
I think so too. So I can answer the question, why is the junk food allowed when you're trying to lose weight? Well, one thing to remember, if you're trying to lose weight or if you're skinny and trying to gain muscle, it's all your diet and nutrition. It's only 20% working out and 80% diet and nutrition. So that needs to be a big focus. But why is junk food allowed? Because nobody is perfect. Nobody could have an ultra strict diet because it would just be boring,
Yeah.
tasteless, and not fun. And it just like,
And if people want that, that's fine, but you can't really judge people who don't want to be on a strict, clean diet all the time.
you can't live your life that way.
Yeah.
Like those, you know, like you have to enjoy life, and part of enjoying life is enjoying food.
Yeah.
So life is all about moderation and a balance. So having junk food or cheat meals is completely fine because that's just life. The way you live your life.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to diet and have nutrition, and don't be too hard on yourself because it happens to everybody, and it's just about making good overall choices 70%, 80% of the time. You know, there's going to be that 20% where you're going to have cake and ice cream and stuff like that, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's just life, and it happens. Okay, so that pretty much covers all the questions on Instagram, except for a couple questions that oh, David, pay attention. Pay attention. There we go. Sorry about that. Just make sure I got here. Okay, hold on. Toronto here. There we go. Ontario 4-3. So there's quite a few questions like, are you a couple?
When are you getting married? Have you smashed?
10 days.
Go get it.
Is there a chance for romance for you guys ever? So I will answer that question.
Okay.
So I've had a lot of friends who are girls over the years, and Ashley's my best friend, and I just think when you have a friend who's a girl, you just don't cross that boundary, you just remain friends with them, because that happened to me a long time ago. I had a best friend who we were super close with, and then we tried and something happened, and then it didn't work out, and then the relationship ended. So I ended up losing her as a best friend for the rest of my life. And with Miss Philly, Ashley, like, you guys just see old trainer Dave and this and that, but you guys don't really understand our relationship because of how close we are. Like I said before, she's just so easy to talk to, and always makes me, you know, happy, and always picks me up, and also literally is so funny. Like, she has such a good sense of humor. You know, we get along so good. She's such a great source of support and laughter and fun things to do, and she's interesting, and it's just, I would be so afraid to lose that, because finding a friend like that is extremely hard. Finding somebody you trust so much with everything is so hard. So I just wouldn't want to risk anything to encumber that, because if I lost Ashley, I don't know what I would do.
Aww.
So hopefully that answers your question.
Should I? I'll ask you something, but I'll cut
Yes,
it if we don't want it.
but you
Should I-
never know what could happen in the future. Hotel rooms and nakedness, I don't know. Just there could be something. So we'll see. So if you want to continue pushing this button and making comments, please go ahead. We like it. It's awesome.
It's a good play.
Definitely.
Okay, continue. Okay, so hopefully that answers that question.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, 'cause
But
I mean,
you know what? A little bit of casual sex here and there. I mean, is that really going to be horrible? No, that's not going to be a big deal. You know, just a tiny bit. Just the tip. Just the tip. Just the tip. That doesn't count. We could still be friends. Okay, perfect. Okay, well, that wraps up
YouTube.
the YouTube questions.
Yeah, so I guess we're gonna
and as if it took that long. Wow.
Yeah, it was like an hour video almost. So
Thank God we
we're
did it
gonna-
on the drive.
Yeah.
We still got 18 minutes left.
So we're probably gonna have to do the Instagram questions in another video.
Definitely.
Yeah. But thank you for joining us in this Q&A.
Thank you very much, guys.
Ride to the airport. The time flew by.
Hopefully that answered your questions to your satisfaction.
Yes.
And now we will move on.
Bye.
Okay, Q&A part 2.
Part
You
two.
ready?
I'm ready.
These are from Instagram. Instagram questions. Okay.
I mean, why don't we just do it live?
No, because people want to be able to watch it.
Oh,
and see it,
okay.
yeah. Okay. Who all said bless you when Miss Philly sneezed? By the way, bless you, Miss Philly. That's from Jean Henry.
Hi, Jean.
Okay. Here we go. Karen Williams is actually just funny. It's not even a question, but it is kind of a question. Why am I shouting out Bottega Veneta every time I see a basket weave? That's funny. A couple other people said they do the same thing. Okay. From Eliza or Lisa Martinez. Did you always have weight issues?
Not until I was in junior high. Our junior high or middle school did not have a cafeteria. So either you had to go home for lunch or go to the mall across the street. And since my mom was a single mother, two full-time jobs, she would always give us like money to go to McDonald's, and I think that's when the weight gain started. Also, I had some personal internal kind of issues going on when I was a kid. So I think all that in combination contributed to my weight gain and weight issues around 13 to about, 18.
You answered the question?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I totally could not pay attention to anything you're saying. There was like 5 interchanges, and I did not want to miss a turn.
Oh, good.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Where's the next question? From Hadash Hashbarger. He is so cute. Why is he not your boyfriend? You guys are cute together. Oh, we already answered that question in the last video.
Mm-hmm.
Holy, look at the traffic.
Ew.
Wow. Look at that red line. Look at this big red line of traffic jam.
Where?
Right here.
Oh.
Google Maps. Wow. Okay, mini break to pay attention.
Okay.
Okay, hold on, let me check my lane. There we go, boom.
So safe.
Okay, again from Eliza Martinez. Is YouTube your only job?
Yes.
Okay, no job at all. When's the last time you had like a full-time or job?
Full-time job, I think it was like I used to work like at nursing homes and hospitals in healthcare. It just wasn't for me.
Remember the nursing home story you told me?
Yes, and you will never repeat a word of that ever.
I know. I know shit about Miss Philly.
Yeah.
You guys would just
He can
die.
ruin
Yeah,
me.
You guys would just die to know. Oh, and vice versa. You could ruin me too. From Brian Maples. This is Evelyn. ... Miss Philly. Where is your family? Your parents. Where do they live? Do you have siblings?
I have siblings. My family is in Winnipeg. My parents are divorced.
Okay. Happy birthday, Miss Philly.
Thank you.
My question is, what zodiac sign is the sexiest to you?
I don't know, to be honest. I can't answer that since I don't know all the zodiacs.
Do you like follow the signs and Zodiac and that stuff?
I follow my own sign.
Yeah.
But
do you like consult it when it's like in relationships and stuff like that, or when you
sometimes.
go and try? Yeah, because a lot of people, that's a big deal to them, right?
Yeah, that's true.
It's important. Okay, so the answer is, what is the sexiest sign? You don't have an answer.
Taurus and Sagittarius.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Perfect. Okay, okay, Miss Philly from J Murphs. Would you ever take up heavy lifting? I'm a competitive power lifter of 8 years, and it's the greatest thing I've ever done. Also, your trainer is basically Canadian Ben Affleck. You have my blessing. That's awesome. So it says powerlifting. Do you know what powerlifting is?
Yes, like with those barbells.
Yeah, and like the
lifting
heavy
them.
and doing like the clean and snatch and jerk and stuff like that.
I wouldn't do it competitively. I might do it recreationally and just to build a little bit of muscle, but I don't want to build like a lot of muscle. So, but I would consider it.
But that's super awesome on you for J Murphs for doing the weightlifting and being a competitive power lifter of 8 years. Congratulations.
Yes.
That must bring you a lot of
satisfaction.
Yeah, and feeling of accomplishment. You know, that's the one thing. That's the one good thing about working out, and then it becomes a passion, and then you start to do this competitively. So that's pretty cool, I have to say. Okay, here we go. Where are we going? Look at this traffic now.
I know.
Oh, but the time still went down. It's still counted for. Oh, we're 6 minutes away, it says.
Oh, good.
Okay, super close. Okay. Tina 121688. Where do you sell these bags at? I love the MK one.
I sell bags on locally on Facebook and on my Miss Philly selling page on Instagram. I'll put the link in the down bar and the name over here somewhere.
But the majority of them is on your Facebook group, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely. And that's where you list everything first, right?
Yes.
Okay. Question for your trainer. What do you do for a living besides being Miss Philly's trainer? And that comes from Angel P. What do I do for a living? Well, I've always been an entrepreneur. I have a business degree from Red River, and I've owned multiple businesses over my time, but the last few years I've been concentrating. I own a construction company called HRT Construction, and we do mostly residential, but some commercial and stuff like that. So that's what I'm focusing on right now.
Yeah.
Okay, and then same from Angel P. Miss Philly, in the past, what is your longest romantic relationship?
Well, I've actually never had a boyfriend in my whole life where it was like, I've liked guys and I've dated guys and I've like had, I guess, time spent with them, but I wouldn't really consider it like a relationship. So I can't really answer that because I've never had one.
Okay, so it'd be about 5 minutes in the back seat is what you're trying to say.
Basically.
Or in the closet.
Or outside the car window.
Or the changing room at Forever 21.
Exactly.
Or outside the car window getting drive-through service. She doesn't even have to get out of her car.
I'll open my own McDicks.
Gosh.
You know what I mean?
Best story in the entire world. Does anyone know that story?
Shh.
Like
some might, but
literally the best story ever. Oh my god. Oh, I love it so much. I just wish you could tell it to people. Okay. Candace Jackson asks, what is trainers? I love the trainers. What is trainer's astrological sign, age, and is he single?
And we answered all that.
We've answered all this, except maybe we didn't answer the Sagittarius if people didn't catch it, but that's what Ash said.
True,
but
yeah.
We know my age, we know I'm single, and my sign is Sagittarius. So, but I have no idea what that means or anything about any of that stuff. Okay, next question is, be careful how you're driving, Dave, and merch. Okay. Pupper is awesome. Oh, from Nancy Mendoza, do you have kids?
I do not.
No kids.
And we answered his.
And then, yeah, you guys know I have a daughter, a 15-year-old amazing daughter. And then also, I think the question was here or was another spot, but we probably get to it. But now that we're here, I'll also ask, do you want to have kids?
I think we answered that. But I'm not sure. It depends. I mean,
We answered that on the live yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not on this.
I'm kind of neutral on it. If I'm with someone who doesn't want kids, I'm not opposed to not having them. If I'm someone who wants kids, I'm not opposed to having them as well. So I'm like neutral on that.
So you're either way, right?
Either way, yeah.
Okay. From Grand Majaja 60. Question. You usually wear flats. Have you ever regularly worn heels?
Not regularly worn heels, but I have. But I tower so high that it makes me uncomfortable. So at this moment, I would not wear them. Maybe if I was skinnier, I would.
It's tough being a taller female because it's hard. You can't wear heels and stuff like that because you don't want to tower over people.
Yeah.
And you don't want to look
out of place.
More out of place. Okay, here we go. There'll be a gas station right away.
Anyway, last questions before we
we still got time, don't worry. Okay, Linda T. Are you gonna have a surgical makeover after your weight loss?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna turn right here. And I should be able to find a gas station here. That's Terminal 3. Turn right here. Oh, look at that person. Nice. So you are gonna have a surgical makeover?
Yes.
And you've already checked into it, haven't you?
Yeah, and I would like to get like things like my nose done, my teeth redone, and my hairline lowering a little bit. So those are my and LASIK. So those are my main.
Oh,
things.
You want to do the LASIK?
Oh, for sure.
For the eyes?
Yeah.
How bad are your eyes when you take off?
Very bad. I can't see shit.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, where's the freaking gas station here? As if there's not one like just right. Look at that airplane so low. We need it burned, I think, if we go that way.
Hey guys, we're at the airport. We just finished doing a Q&A in the car. It was like an hour long, but
so many questions you guys have for her.
Yeah, we're just waiting at the airport, so we're going to finish up the ones on Instagram right now.
And continue getting them all finished.
Hey guys, so we got cut off in the car because we were in the rush to return our car rental.
And there were so many questions that it took a little bit longer than we thought it would.
Yeah.
But that's okay. So now we're going to try to finish and get all your questions done.
In case we don't seem just as energetic, we went to bed at 3 a.m. So we're kind of a little bit
groggy, a little tired.
And pressed for time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We haven't really woken up yet. So the whirlwind weekend took its toll on us.
It did.
Okay, let's jump right into it. Okay. We got that one. My question. That's the thing. We got that one. There's not too many left on this one. We're gonna have to look. Is he older than you? From Vanessa Ruiz.
A little bit.
A little bit older. We know my age. We don't know Miss Philly's age. And it's not polite to ask a lady.
Thank you.
Okay, Miss Caddy asks, what's the trainer's name? But we already know that. It's Bob. Just kidding. It's David. From Latina Chua. Okay, my cue is will you want children one day, but we think we already got that one. And then Soraya 14 asks, and I don't know what she says. What is that? It's in Filipino.
Oh, that means it's at the Filipino one where she said she gets goosebumps and that we're good together.
Oh, okay. So that's not a question, but that's still a good comment. Okay, here's a good one. Rachel D from Instagram writes, "Hi, Miss Philly. Huge fan here. Smiley face. How do you sell your items without a huge postage price? I'm from Canada too, and it's super expensive."
It is expensive. I work the postage price into the price itself, and plus usually people pay for postage, and I think that's what deters people from buying sometimes because the postage is so much in Canada. Usually my bags shipping costs about $20 to $23, and
wow.
yeah.
Wow.
So a lot of people are deterred from buying bags from me sometimes because of the postage price. But I think the social media following and the bag itself plays a huge role in whether or not I make a sale or not. So.
And then you also sell most of it in
locally, and that's why I do.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I do.
And that's why it's more cost effective for people. But if you do ship it, what do you use? Canada Post always?
Canada Post always, yeah.
Okay. Okay. You guys, and that's actually it for the rest of the questions that we have typed out. So now let's see if we have any questions that haven't been covered on Instagram that could be added.
WestJet encore. 3462 à destination d'Ottawa. Tous les invités avec une place confirmée doivent se rendre à la porte B1A pour l'embarquement immédiat. Merci.
Oh, what are you getting from Anonymous Shell 99? What are you getting Miss Philly for her birthday? Oh yeah, that's a secret, right?
Mm-hmm. It's for Patreons only.
It's for Patreons only. She's got to do something special, something unique.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna have to sign up to her Patreon in order to see that. Trust me, it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, from Stephanie Carrero. What are your goals with your YouTube channel in 2018? I know you kind of answered this.
Yeah, I think I did already.
But what was it again? To try to get, you want to hit 20K by
20K by the end of the year and make at least like 5,000 to 6,000 a month consistently.
Nice. Okay, from Diamonds_K, would you travel to Edmonton again?
Yes, I would.
Yeah, when did you go to Edmonton?
I went in 2012 and 2014.
To the mall, is that where you went?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like the mall?
I stayed at the hotel in the mall.
Oh, is this the live?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Are you let it open? Ah, nice. Okay, let's go. Let's go back to here. Go look at the YouTube ones. 113. Oh, I don't think we did this one. Would you ever cut? Vanessa Rua says, would you ever cut your hair?
I would, but not like severely short.
You like to have it long, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, this was a good question, and somebody said it, and I actually asked you and elaborated on it. From Shaylin P on YouTube. My question, hypothetical, on a random day, if you were to walk into a Value Village for fun, you picked the exact Value Village, I guess from the video, and the manager on duty said, for being such a substantial customer, we'd like to offer our entire handbag wallet collection for $1,000. I'm thinking in terms of US dollars, so I guess whatever the Canadian equivalent is. I should have looked this up, LOL. It's probably what, $1,200?
Mm-hmm.
But let's just say it's $1,000. Would you take it? And no, you wouldn't be able to peek at that day's selection. It's right as you are in the door. Just a fun question. What would Miss Philly do?
Great question.
So $1,000.
No, I would not.
You'd went.
Because most of the selection would be unsellable for me. I mean, it would probably be a $2 to $5 value for each other item. Granted, if there's like 100 bags or whatever.
So how many bags do you figure in handbags? And
maybe 100.
100. So that'd be $10 a bag.
Yeah.
And then $10 a bag wouldn't work, right?
No, if most of the selection isn't going to be.
It's not. You're not going to get anything
sellable,
for it.
Yeah.
So that would be a hard no.
Hard no.
Okay, let's go back down. Oh, that's a nice comment. Lots of nice comments. Are those questions? Some Filipino here. I can't translate.
No.
No?
Not a question.
Okay. Video question. Okay. From Karina Yak on YouTube. Question for your trainer. Do you like to wear, so do you like to wear suits or just like to wear casual clothing? Well, I think most people would have noticed if they watch our videos, even though a lot of it is training. I'm a big fan of being comfortable and being casual, and I don't need to impress anybody. So sweats and a t-shirt, those are the go-to, super comfortable. But I do like to wear suit pants and a shirt, and I do like to wear jeans and a t-shirt, but it's always very minimal, very basic, very simple. So I hope that answers your question. Okay, next. Let's see. Oh, he's giving out hugs over here. Okay, from Ashley Renee Z on, oh, I even said Z for you Americans. Ashley Renee Z on YouTube. The ending was cracking me up. The ending was hilarious. My question is, have you ever attended college, and if so, what for?
Excuse me. I've attended college, yes, in healthcare in 2000, and I also attended broadcasting, creative communications in 2004, but I dropped out of that one.
Where'd you take that at?
Red River.
Oh, okay. How come you didn't like it, or?
Guy problems.
Oh, guy problems.
So I
You got
dropped out.
distracted. You got distracted by the penis, by the dick.
As usual.
I've never heard of that happening before. Okay, from little Gucci dress. Is it hard to work for yourself to keep motivated since you are your own boss?
Sometimes, but what motivates me is if I don't work hard for myself, I don't make any money. So you kind of have to work hard for yourself.
It's hard to have that self-motivation, eh?
Yeah, but the freedom and the, I guess the freedom is what gives me motivation. And the flexibility.
And the fact that you need money.
Oh, yeah, that too.
You gotta pay the bills. This Philly's got a high-ass lifestyle. Okay, from Teresa Bowen on YouTube. When is the trainer's birthday? Oh, we could let Miss Philly answer that.
November 26th.
Yes, you would have been dead. Okay, Miss Philly from Teresa Bowen again. Nice. Do you want a big emerald on your wedding finger?
No, I'm a diamonds kind of girl.
Oh, you like that? Straight to the high end,
Yeah.
eh? Straight to the high end. Okay.
But an emerald for Christmas would be nice.
Definitely. Okay, from Paula Kyred. What's your favorite flower and your favorite gemstone, Miss Philly?
Diamonds and flower would be, I guess, roses.
Roses? What about roses? Roses so quite cliche.
It is, but
Anything else? What's number 2?
Number 2, sampaguita.
What is that?
It's like a little flower, and people in Asia make it into necklaces, and it just has a really nice, fragrant, pungent smell.
Oh, okay, cool. Next, let's see. From Shot by Laura. Which dog do you have? We have a Westie.
I have a little Shih Tzu Poodle mix and a Corgi Canine mix.
And their names?
Wishbone and Pal.
Oh, Pal? Really? How did that come about?
My niece named him.
Oh, Pal? Oh, that's cute. Okay, from Lori B. What happened to your Depop page?
It got shut down by Depop because I had some inspired Louis Vuitton up there. So they shut it down, and now my selling page is on Instagram, Miss Philly's selling page.
You had what? Inspired Louis Vuitton?
Yeah,
What
like
does
fake
that mean?
Louis Vuitton.
Oh, inspired? Is that the word they
Yeah.
use? Oh, okay.
It's a better word for fake.
But didn't you say it was fake?
Oh, of course I did, yeah.
Oh,
but
and what,
still-
you're not allowed to have that on there?
Apparently not.
Oh, and what's Depop? That's just for selling authentic stuff?
It's a selling app for anything.
For anything?
Yeah, but
Oh, okay.
not fake things.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Missed the live stream. Is that your man? Damn, I want to. Jesus. Damn, I want to worship his meat. Wow, that's awesome. Well, we kind of answered this on the live, but it was actually to me. Miss Philly, how tall are you? Would you like to have kids someday? We got that one. And please be careful. Oh yeah, he better respect you always.
He's very respectful,
Oh, I am
always.
always respectful.
24/7, and don't stop.
Yes, but I am like that with everybody. Okay, so how tall are you?
5'10" and a half?
5'10" and a half?
5'10" and 3/4, around there.
Perfect. Okay, we got that one. Oh, that's it.
That's
We got them
it.
all done. We got all the questions
Finally.
done.
Ow, sorry.
Nice.
Did we just hit that?
Just a little bump. Those questions are cool though. I liked listening to them and hearing them. So even though I knew the answers already to 90% of them, it's still cool to hear your perspective. But of course, everybody wanted to know more about Miss Philly.
And they wanted a Q&A for the longest time.
For sure, yeah. And I thought it was super cool. We'll have to do that again. So maybe in a few weeks we can do another one. You guys could think of questions. Look at how tired she is. She's like, ah. But yeah, no. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah. Bye.
See ya later, Q&A. Bye.
Thank you for coming with us on our adventure and the Q&A. And I hope he doesn't have lice. Hi. So do you guys think that Trainer looks good in designer things, Louis Vuitton luggage and MCM backpack? Say yes if he should and deserves and looks good in designer things.
What do you guys think?
I say yes.
You say yes? I say yes too. I just literally classed up about 5 levels just by doing this. I'm gonna start a new career.
Exactly.
I love this bag.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I like the...
Where'd you get that bag?
Well, you can get it at like Nordstrom's where we were.
Did you buy
Where
this
the-
online?
No, I bought it in person
Oh, where at?
at H Authentica.
And where?
It's in Winnipeg.
Oh, in Winnipeg, yeah.
It's the only place that sells like almost like high-end things.
And how much was it?
$1,300,
Oh, wow.
including tax.
Wow. Hey, you're gonna leave this on, this little plastic thing, just
Yeah,
so
I
it
put-
doesn't scratch?
I put tape. That's tape because I didn't want it to scratch when I like
Oh, yeah.
scuffed it around. I mean, I wonder if the studs have.
And this is the first time you used it, was this trip, eh?
Yeah, I was saving it for a good trip.
And what's this down here? That's just a Louis Vuitton tag thingy?
Yeah, but that's there's this girl on Instagram. Her name is Designs by Celine, and she
Yeah.
takes real Louis Vuitton like this,
Yeah.
and she repurposes damaged bags or whatever, older bags, and makes them into like keychains.
And did she make this?
Yep.
And sent it to you? That's super cool.
I know, that was so nice of her.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. I'm a
This I
little-
got off eBay.
Yeah.
It's a vintage piece, that's why it was cheaper. But like brand new would be about $2,500.
Holy cow.
But I bought it
much is it?
used for 440 Canadian.
Oh, wow. Weren't you a little worried about buying it
No.
on eBay used?
Not really, because I mean they showed pictures, and eBay and PayPal have a really good like return policy and
So you,
discrepancy.
From the pictures, you were comfortable that it was real?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And from Japan usually
Oh,
they're
yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
It's
they're
from
strict.
Japan, yeah. Cool.
One
Nice.
thing about Louis Vuitton that to be real is like one side is up
Yeah.
and the other side is upside down, because they
Okay.
take one piece and they roll it around like that.
So it's one
One-
full piece. Oh, I see.
And things like these have to match together. It can't be like this and then a flower or a diamond. It has to be circle, circle, diamond, diamond, flower, flower.
And it's gonna line up together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And then this piece, this is like called coated canvas. So this is a cloth underneath. They imprint the Louis Vuitton label or stamping on it, and then they coat it with a plastic canvas.
Oh, it's cloth and then a canvas on top.
Yeah. People think
cool.
it's leather sometimes,
Yeah.
but this is leather.
Oh, but this is part of it. Nice. I like it.
Now you learned.
I'm learning, yes.
Learning.
Yes. Go.
Here we go.
Going on the airplane.
Yes. Good seats.
First class, bitches.
Well, premium economy.
Well, whatever.
Same thing for WestJet.
Same thing. First class for this plane.
Yeah.
We got the check-in. We got the early check-in. We hit the upgrade button. We got it this time.
Thank God. We
Oh,
planned
nice.
specifically and accordingly.
Oh, perfect. First on, first off.
Yeah.
Lots of room.
The way we like it.
Lots of room for baggage. Who wants to see Miss Philly and Trainer Dave get drunk? We're right here at?
Right here.
Like right here?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna. Welcome home.
It's IKEA.
Is it? So So how do you like the seats up here, Mr. Smith?
Amazing. Look at my feet right now. Seriously. Just totally relaxed, nice. Just getting a tan here by the window. So much room.
Yeah.
Complimentary water.
Love
Who wants
it.
to see Miss Philly Trainer Dave gets drunk? Huh? Okay. Not gonna probably happen on the flight home, but maybe one day for a surprise.
Yeah. On a
We'll get
special
her drunk.
occasion.
We'll get her hammered. And then you'll see the real Miss
The real
Philly
me.
the real Miss Philly come out.
Yeah.
Look at that picture.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that is really good. Oh,
Area of turbulence, we ask that you please return to your seats. Ensure your seatbelts are fastened, refrain from moving with the cabin, or using the washrooms at this time.